Hello everyone, my name is Phyllis and welcome back to my channel, JRC Restoration, Decor, and Designs. And if this is your first time visiting my channel, I want to thank you for stopping by. And I ask that you consider subscribing by clicking the subscribe button, tap the bell, and then lastly select all to be notified of future videos that I upload. Here on my channel, I share DIYs, home decor, Goodwill thrift hauls, and more. And for today's video, I will be sharing a furniture makeover, a hutch, also known as a German shrink, which we pronounce shrunk. If you'd like to see how I do this makeover, then just keep watching. Now let's get started. This is my sister's apartment in Baltimore, Maryland. I am redecorating her entire apartment. And this is a German shrink, which is pronounced shrunk. She was stationed over in Germany over 30 years ago, and she purchased this there, and she's had this since 1989. And she wanted a makeover. She moved from Charlotte back to Baltimore, and it got damaged in the moving, so I'm able to give it a remake, to give it new life. Now what I'm showing here is peel and stick wallpaper you see on the floor on the left, and I did a little sample on the bottom of her shrunk to give it that look of the wallpaper. But after we stood back and looked at the little sample at the bottom, we realized it would have been just too much for the size of the shrunk. So I painted the entire thing white and just took the wallpaper and wallpapered the inside of the back of the shrunk. But these are the paint colors that I used, and I did pretty good with matching up the wallpaper. But again, because of the size of the shrunk, we decided we would just cover it all in white, and then there's a technique that I'm going to do to give it a weathered look. Now I have painted the entire hutch. I'll call it a hutch. It is a shrunk, but I call it a hutch. I painted the entire thing white. The middle part up against the wall, I painted that the next day. So this is a Monday morning that I'm doing the sides and the top. These two little pieces on the floor, they sit on the top of what I'm painting. I've already painted one side and I'm painting the other side. The middle part of the hutch, that's going to be painted a different day or the next day. So the entire piece took me about 3 days to paint and do the painting technique as well as laying the wallpaper. You'll see all of that further down in the video. And just to share, I'm just using regular household paint. This is Interior Paint by Valspar, and the color is supposed to be eggshell, but it turned out looking white. I was trying to get something close to the color of her coffee table. If you look at her walls, that was really the color that we were trying to get, so it can match her coffee table and her end tables, but it didn't turn out like that. And what you will see, the technique that I used, it ended up looking gray. I'm going to come back in 2 months and give it the eggshell look by just brushing it over with some brown paint. And this is what it looks like, completely painted, again with the Valspar Eggshell Paint. And if you look at the piece of furniture leaning up against the wall, you can see that it looks white and not eggshell. But again, this is the finished, I call this the base coat, because I'm going to be doing a dry brushing technique. Now this is wallpaper that I purchased from Walmart, peel and stick wallpaper, and it has that wood look, also that beachy style coastal look that she likes. You see here I've already cut the part that's going to go in the top, and I'm going to layer it up in there. And the way that I made sure that the point fit, I laid the paper up against the back, and I just used something to imprint or make a crease to where I wanted to cut the points. But I'm just showing you here how I laid down the part that goes in the center, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure to cut the sides to go on each side of this piece that I'm laying now. These are the paints that I used. I mixed together on a paper plate and dabbed a brush and to give a weathered look to her hutch as I did the dry brushing technique. Now I took this brush and I did a dry brush stroke to give this a weathered look, mixing those colors together. Pretty much what I showed you at the beginning of the video of what I did with the colors that I got from Walmart to match the wallpaper. And you see I did it here on the side. So I just continued to do layers until I got the look that I wanted. And that's the look here. Now I will be coming back in a couple of months to redo this because this turned out to look gray instead of the weathered tan look, which is what she really wants. And when I do that, I will do a video showing how I'm doing the layerings, as I realized in this video I did not show that. So here is the old shrunk, or what we call the hutch. That's the old look, and here is what it looked like when I painted it with the eggshell color, which really looks white. And this is the finished look. I love the weathered beachy look of this on the hutch. Now I will be doing a full apartment tour in about a couple of months. I still have 2 more bedrooms that I have to finish for her. And once I do that, I will show you the entire apartment. Her feel and style is eclectic coastal gallery. I like to call it the coastal beach bungalow because that's the feel that I get when I walk into her apartment. I love the color tones that she has chosen and her style. It's not my style, but it's her style and beautiful nonetheless. But I love how everything turned out. Thank you again for watching. JRC Restoration, Decor, and Designs. And remember, the distance between your dreams and reality is called action. Make it a blessed and productive day, everyone. Bye-bye.